on the compound. Yes, we are not in the Twilight Forest because, I don't know about you, but I'm getting sick and tired of having my ass handed to us by medium level bosses. So, I think it's time the technology and fantasy meet. First thing on the list is, I don't like losing my shit when I die. I don't mean like losing my cool, although sometimes I will do that. I mean losing all my items, and especially that, my special blood. So, we're gonna rectify that by making a ender chest, but not your run-of-the-mill one from vanilla Minecraft. No, no. I want one that I can customize. So it's all mine. There we go. Blaze rods, wool, chest, obsidian, ender pearl. I have everything here except I think I might need some more planks. But yeah, our journey through the Twilight Forest is not going bad by any stretch of the word, but it's not going great. We are running into a couple problems here, there, and well, everywhere actually. I can hear the zombies growling behind me, and I gotta be honest, it's not comforting. Luckily, I have everything I need. There we go, ender storage chest, and let's get an ender pouch so we can access this as well while we're on the run. I'm not saying we're actually gonna be on the run from, like, you know, the law or something. Well, maybe. I mean, you've seen some of the stuff we do in the lab here. I don't think any of that's legal, to be honest. Then I think I need this, right? Yep, and then ender pearl. Boom, ender pouch. Okay, cool. Now we are going to put this ender chest in my room. If you don't know, even from vanilla Minecraft, an ender chest allows you to have items that stay there. It's like indestructible. It's a great item. I need a place to put it though. Sure, let's just let it float there. I'm putting my blood in it. And now, to make sure, I'm going to do this. Boom. And there we go. The ender pouch is now linked to my ender chest. And I can always get my blood if need be. Okay, that's one problem out of the way. Problem number 2. The next boss on our list that we have to fight is the Hydra. He is the last boss, and there is a reason he is the last boss. He is really, really strong. And as it stands, Brian and I don't have the necessary firepower to take him out. I mean, we have genetic advancements up the wazoo. I mean, look. Boing. Boing. And I can do this. I can throw a fireball. Throw an ender pearl. All sorts of things. I take less damage. But the Hydra will just laugh at that. Because the Hydra is a mythological beast from Greek mythology that if you cut off one of its heads, 2 more grow back. So the obvious answer is to burn it, because that'll stop it. Unfortunately, in this game, the Hydra is pretty fireproof because it also likes to breathe fire. Just a heads up about that one. Do I have any Invar left? Because I want a better version. I do. Awesome. Let's take some Invar. And I still have redstone on me as well. Excellent. Now let us turn these into hard... What did I do wrong? Leadstone flux duct. Shapeless crafting. It's... oh. Here. Is that better, game? Yeah. There you go. There we go. We now have some leadstone flux ducts, which are better than the... not leadstone, where is it? Hardened flux ducts, which is better than what we have right now. I built a whole mess of gun turrets. So we are fighting this Hydra the right way. And of course, by the right way, I mean with a shit ton of gun. What's in here? Oh yes, everything I've picked up in my travels. It's a good place to put everything. Of course, guns need bullets. It's a simple fact of life. There we go. That's quite a few bullets. Let's just pile them in here, shall we? We want to make sure that our gun turret doesn't ever run out of bullets. I have, however, run out of space for bullets. There we go. Okay, what else? Oh yes, we have a energy cell that I have been loading up by burning through the other one, so that's a good thing. Anything in my inventory? I don't really need this cyan dye anymore. Okay, so we got energy storage, energy transportation, energy use in the form of a turret, tons of ammo for the turret, an ability not to lose my shit when I die. I think it's time to go back to the Twilight Forest. Of course, Brian is not on right now. This was just a little interim thing I wanted to do. Oh my god. I don't care. That should have killed you. The force I was coming down with... Ooh. Actually, you know, I was gonna make a better tier of turret. Like, gun turrets are not terrible, I mean. They're tier, what? 2? Yeah. But I was looking for something a bit more suited to my tastes. And I don't know if you know, but I love lasers. The problem is, these are expensive as hell. We don't have that many emeralds to spare. But while I am getting back to where we were in the Twilight Forest, I can tell you a little bit about a laser. Why? I don't know. It's kind of interesting to me, and I bet some people don't know. And I bet some people don't know this. Okay, so laser is actually an acronym, and it stands for light amplified by the Oh, I went through the wrong portal. Damn it. Light amplified by stimulated electronic emission of radiation. And it was not the first form of a beam that we made. We first created a maser, which was using microwaves instead of visible light rays. Yeah, I forgot that my portal's in the fucking lava. Sir. Okay. Visible light rays. So, yeah. That's why it's called a laser, for light. Even though technically microwaves are a form of light, more electromagnetic radiation, but that's not the point. The laser was first coined and thought about in 1960, I want to believe, by a scientist called Towns. And it was just basically a thought project at the beginning. They wanted to expand upon the maser. They didn't think they could really have any practical uses for it. It was just a cool thing to research, and of course it is, because lasers are awesome. Can we, I don't know where everyone died. Teleport here. Yeah, this is the Twilight Lich. Cool, we'll just take over here. But yeah, lasers are special because normal light can't burn through a wall or something like a laser can if you give it enough power. A laser is special because it is coherent. Coherent means that it's coherent in two ways. It's spatially coherent, so all the light is focused into one tiny area. It can be a very small area, and it allows for all of its peaks and troughs to line up into an actual pure beam. It's also temporally coherent, temporal being, of course, related to time, by having the ability to make microbursts of almost a femtosecond. A femtosecond is a very small unit of time. You can look it up. That might be a metric prefix you didn't learn, because there's usually not a use for the femtosecond. And, of course, lasers are awesome, especially the ones that are dangerous. And I can tell you something else. Actually, I don't know if I'm supposed to tell you, but I can't remember what the person said. I don't know. It was some lady from the army, and they were talking about some sort of laser thing they were working on. I can't go into the specifics for obvious reasons, but the part that I wanted to tell you guys was, so lasers, sadly, most of the time, are not like the kinds you see in sci-fi. So Star Wars, which they don't use lasers, they're plasma bolts, but anyway, those are colorful and you can see them and they make a sound when you shoot. A laser in real life, it might just hum a little bit from the, you know, the mechanism inside of it heating up, and usually they're invisible. So, they were worried about people being on the range while they were test firing a laser, and they would have no idea, and then, you know, they might just, you know, burst into flames or get a hole drilled right through them. So they had to put a safety sound on the laser. And some of the army people, like the army researchers, had a bit of fun, and they switched the normal government safety sound of, like, you know, the warning klaxon, or, you know, like the wah, wah. I'll try and put an actual one in post. They switched it with the blaster bolts from Star Wars. So the next time they tested the laser on the government research field, it just sounded like they were in the middle of a Star Wars game. And of course, I find that amazing. But I think I have prattled on long enough about lasers. I'm not even sure why I started talking about lasers. I didn't even make a laser turret today. But that's fine. We're back here. We will wait for Brian, armed with modern technology, to help us take down the age-old monster known as the Hydra. And as always, I will see you guys next time.